Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to test the Hec line of Bullpadel, the new Hec line of 2026. We have the Hec04, the Hec04 Hybrid and the Hec04 Comfort. So we're going to check if these are good rackets, if it's something for you. So let's get into the testing. We're going to start in defense. Let's go. Okay, let's start off with the Hec04 Comfort. Oh, soft touch. Okay, nice. It feels very light, feels very soft, but not that soft. You still have some power, I would say. But in defense, it's very nice to maneuver. And there is no Hec04 grip on it. Oof. I like the way it plays in defense. Oh. Okay, Hec04 Hybrid. Feels way harder. Oh, nice. Feels way harder than the Comfort. But still not that hard. It still has good touch. Oh. It still feels like good touch. Up. I like it. Sweet spots feels kind of big in defense. Like 90% of the racket. Hec04, the normal one. Harder, feels harder. Out. Doesn't feel that clunky in defense, I would say. Ooh, nice one, sus. With the Hec Comfort. Out. Sweet spot slightly smaller than with the other one. So I would say Comfort has the biggest sweet spot, and then it goes, Hec04 goes even smaller. Some volleys, overheads. Okay, Hec Comfort at the net. Multi-EVA high balance Fibrix. So Fibrix is like a material in between glass fiber and carbon. So it has more durability than glass fiber, less durability than carbon, more flexibility than with carbon, but glass fiber is even more flexible, but then you get less durability. Hoppa. 1-0 for Sven Boulet. This has a great touch at the net. Hoppa, quick reactions. Oh yeah. For many paddle players, for many intermediate paddle players, this is such a good racket. It's like it's like teardrop-ish. It still has some power. Okay, nice. Oof, okay. Great control. Great control. The sweet spot is massive. I don't think I'm gonna miss a ball with this racket. Oh, shouldn't have said anything. Oh, I like it a lot. Okay. Precision is very good. Sasha asked if you needed it high, but I don't think so. Doesn't matter that much. Maybe some smashes, Sas? Okay, I thought it was not the best smash, but okay, quite good power. That was actually easier than expected. you lose a little bit of the precision with the smash. I think if I hit faster, that I lose some control. Yeah, flat doesn't really do that much. I think so. Flat you lose the control. But with the kick, that works really well. Soft kick. Yeah. So if you play like softer shots, fantastic. But like the smash before that was quite strong, so I'm not sure. Hec hybrid. Thank you. Let's get into the Hec hybrid. Okay. Hec hybrid. Yeah, drop shot 1-0 again. It feels so much harder. Hoppa. Still easy to use that wrist with the Hec hybrid. Very nice touch. Out of the door. Oh. Okay, nice. Some high ones. Oi, oi, oi. Still soft touch. That was nice. Yeah, I think more weight into the ball. I think with the top goes through the ball, but it's very round. It's not that diamond. The touch is super. Oh. That was in between, do I already play the vibra or the smash shot? Smash? Wow, that was a lot of power. Ooh, that was nice. Oh. It comes out more, but the timing is a bit different. It feels like it's more heavy than the comfort feels very, very light. The bounce is higher, I think. Oh, that bounce was even higher. But the sweet spot and the maneuverability is a big difference with the comfort. Oh, too much power. That was better. Okay, let's go. Hit more on the top. Yeah, I need to hit the ball on the top. Then it's kind of good. Yeah, you need to hit the ball high on the racket. Then it's powerful. Not that powerful, maybe 8.5 out of 10 for powerness. Let's get the other one. Okay, Hec04 high balance, 18K multi-EVA. So the same amount of carbon. This is the one Pakito is using. Yeah, 1-0 again. Nice. The touch on this racket is really nice. Oh, yeah. But it's the same touch. So the Hec hybrid or the Hec04, the only difference I think is the With the volleys it feels quite similar, not that different. With the vibra, that was not the best shot. With the volleys feels very similar, maybe more attacking because of the shape. That was nice. Slightly less control. Yeah, maybe slightly less control because I wanted to hit on the back wall first. But also this is a different shape than I normally play with. So take it with a grain of salt. That was nice. That was also nice. Yeah, I think the question is, do you go to diamond for that extra 10% effect and 10% smaller sweet spot, or maybe 20? Let's find out with the smash, because it should be more powerful. That's true. Flat doesn't work that well, I think. Well, that kind of defined that my smash was bouncing up higher without hitting it that well. Svendeja. Oof, that was really short. Svendeja. Sometimes it feels that it's a big difference, and sometimes it doesn't. Now it feels that there's a difference, but it's because I hit higher on the racket. Oh, now it's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does feel more powerful because of the shape. But you need to hit the ball in the smaller sweet spot. Okay, I've tested them all. Let's start off with the Hec04 Comfort. And what is really nice about this racket, for me personally, I like this grip more than the Hec04, but that's my personal preference. I feel like this is such easy to use and very light. I don't know, I haven't weighted this particular racket. It should be like 365 or something like this. But it's easy to move around. The grip is not that large. It's low medium balance. It doesn't feel like this so much. With the defense was very easy. And the net very easy. With the smash also very decent. Because the shape is kind of a bit different than with the Hec04 Hybrid. So I would say the Hec04 Comfort definitely has the most control. It's also like a bigger racket. So the Hec Hybrid is like smaller in a way. If you see, you have more racket with the Comfort than with the Hybrid. If you compare the Hec Hybrid and the Hec Comfort, they are more alike in a way. This is more diamond. This is more a rounder diamond, I would say. But still, because the material inside is very soft. And with that kind of diamond hybrid racket, it feels very nice to play with. It's very easy to maneuver the racket for this shape. Smash was actually really good. Smash was losing the control whenever I played harder. And that's because of the Fibrix material that's not made for like that heavy shots. So if you're an intermediate paddle player, you're gonna love this. I don't think you should play with it if you're a beginner, because then I would suggest a rounder racket. It also has like this shockout inside, which is nice. I think it does some dampening. You can also take them out, because then the racket feels actually lighter in a way. So this could be something. The balance is high, but doesn't feel that high. I think for intermediate paddle players, really nice. I would give it a 9.3 out of 10. I like the racket. I think many intermediates are gonna love this racket. And especially if you're coming from tennis and you're high level, maybe this could be your first racket. You can actually do that. But then don't go for the full power smash, go for a softer kick, or just go for vibras, because the vibras were really nice with the Hec04 Comfort. Then we go into the Hec04 Hybrid, which I think is my favorite from these three, because it gives you like a more of a rounder racket. I like round most of the time. Round teardrop is, I think, round or teardrop would be something that I would like to play with. I'm in between. I think we're gonna switch to play with the new Hughes Pegasus. It's like this teardrop shape. Anyway, doesn't matter for this video because it's about Bullpadel. It's more round, so the sweet spot is big, but I think it's slightly, it's like, maybe the sweet spot is slightly smaller than with the Comfort, because the racket is like smaller. So this is the difference. But it does feel very powerful. I like it with the vibras, with the smash, with the volleys, with everything. It's an all-round machine. I think many pro level players are gonna love this one because it's very easy to play with and you have a lot of power. So the Hec04 Hybrid, I think, will go down at least in my top 5 hybrid racket list, because it's easy to play with and you have power. So if you're looking for power and control, this is fantastic. So then we go to the, not these ones, we go to the Hec04. So this is actually also 18K, and the Hec was also 18K. So that's the difference. The Hec04 Hybrid was medium balance, multi-EVA, and this is high balance multi-EVA. So that's the difference. You can also see that the circles are kind of ending in the middle, which is a bit weird to me, because the balance and the sweet spot are here. I think it would have made more sense to let the lines end where the sweet spot was. They have different linings. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about this. I don't think that roughness makes that much of a difference on any racket. I think you all think it's that big of a deal, that it's super rough, but I don't think so. Then you need to have the sandpaper, but the sandpaper doesn't last forever. You need those sprays to respray your racket every single time to get more effect. That's something that you can do, but it also adds extra weight on the racket. So yeah, that's something that you need to have it if you want it. But anyway, 18K, so that's kind of soft. Normally 3K is harder than 18K. 18K is more layers, which makes it more flexible. So it kind of makes it flexible. My smash was bouncing up the highest, so if you want to racket for the smash, then you pick the Hec04, because the shape makes the ball bounce higher if you hit it in the sweet spot here. This racket of the Hecs has the smallest sweet spot, so you need to be able to play more. So I would only suggest that you buy this racket if you play more than 2-3 times a week and your timing is nice, because if your timing is not that good, you will not hit the ball in the center, or you will not hit the ball in the sweet spot, which is high on the racket. But if you hit there, the ball is gonna fly harder than the other ones. I think it's still a racket that you want to buy if you play with effect, because the 18K makes it a bit more flexible. So I would say it's more for people that use their hands, and this one for if you're strong. So I would say that this feels softer than the Vertex, feels softer than a metal bone, feels similar to the new Diablo from Hughes in terms of hardness. Is softer than the Babolat Viper from LeBron. And it's not that the ball goes that deep into the racket, so it's soft, but it's not trampoline. It's semi-direct, I would say. But still, it has a lot of control. But in terms of ratings, I would give the Hec04 Comfort a 9.3 out of 10 for intermediate paddle players. The Hec04 Hybrid, 9.9 out of 10 for pro level players. Also intermediates, high intermediates, because it's a fantastic racket. And the Hec04, I would say 8 out of 10, because I don't think many people should play with it, but a select kind of group. So I want to give it a little bit of a lower number to kind of not let you choose the racket, because sometimes I give racket advice to people and they say, hey Sven, I bought this racket because of you. And I see the people that play with the racket and I'm like, no, that was not your racket. You need something rounder. You're not that good. Sorry. So it's a nice racket. If you're strong, if you're a high-level tennis player, but I mean high-level tennis player, you're gonna love this racket because it's still soft touch. You can play the ball wherever you want. So don't get me wrong on that racket. But for that, I can give like a higher number, but I don't want to do that today. But fantastic racket. I think it's better to play with than the Vertex. It's nice. So for these ones, I would choose personally to play with the Hec Hybrid. If I had to play with Bullpadel, I would play the Hec Hybrid from any Bullpadel racket. Then my second choice would be Vertex Hybrid. And then I'm not sure. Maybe the Explo. If you want me to do a review on the Explo, let me know. And if you want me to do the new Neurons from Chingo, let me know as well. So this is the Pakito Hec line, ladies and gentlemen. And I said it wrong in another video, but he's playing with the Hec04, not with the Hec Hybrid. But yeah, Pakito is a different kind of player. He is slightly better than all of us. So if you like these longer reviews, then please let me know, subscribe, like. And if you want to purchase any of these rackets, you can go to OtroNivel. You can go to justpadel.com and use code OtroNivel5 to get 5% off your order on justpadel.com. I will put the links here so you can click on it and you can go directly to the website. That makes life much easier. I will also have short reviews on the website so you don't spend this much time on watching reviews. So if you think, Sven, holy moly, you're talking so much, I hear that a lot. You can go to Instagram on justpadel.com, Instagram, and you have 1 minute racket reviews. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.